இயக்கம் எங்கள் இயக்கம், எங்களை நாங்களே செதுக்கிய இயக்கம். இயக்கம் எங்கள் இயக்கம், எங்களை உலகுக்கு காட்டிய இயக்கம்.
In May 1993, amidst the serene hills of Kodaikanal, a transformative journey began. A sunshine camp was held for the street and working children by the YMCA. Leading this camp was none other than Jim Annan. Among the children was a spirited boy from Melavasal, Thambi Muthukumar. His enthusiasm and active participation caught everyone's attention, especially Jim Annan's. This camp laid the foundation for a lasting friendship between Jim Annan and Thambi Muthukumar. It was also here that Ashaka, Christopher Annan and Anita Akka, friends of Jim Annan, joined hands in this mission. Even after the camp ended, Muthukumar continued to stay in touch with Jim Annan. One day, he invited Jim Annan to visit his area, Melavasal. This visit would change the course of Jim Annan's life forever. He witnessed the struggles of these children firsthand: poverty, caste-based discrimination, and marginalization. Jim Annan knew that these children needed an opportunity for education and a better life. This was the moment that ignited his passion to make a difference. Jim Annan started visiting Melavasal regularly, connecting with the children and providing them with the attention and care they so desperately needed. The following year, in 1994, Jim Annan invited 10 children from Melavasal to the Sunshine Camp in Kanyakumari. This camp also saw the involvement of his wife, Sharmilaka. Following these two camps, lovingly called the 10 rupees camp by the children, were organized to continue these efforts. 1994 also marked a pivotal year when Jim Annan went for a one-year training program on social work in Bangalore, organized by the YMCA. During this time, 5 children from Melavasal participated in a national conference for street and working children. Upon his return to Madurai in 1995, Jim Annan resumed work with the children, focusing on creative activities like games, stories, and songs to engage them. By May 1996, Jim Annan took up the role of organizing the Sunshine Camp once again, this time in Vaigai Dam, where many children from Melavasal participated. But the most significant development came in September 1996, the birth of Vidiyal. With the dedication and vision of Jim Annan, Vidiyal was founded with the mission to uplift children living in extreme poverty and exclusion. The evening center at DM&R school in Madurai was also set up, welcoming 40 children who participated in fun-filled activities like games, songs, and dances. During this period, Muthukumar's support was invaluable in helping Vidiyal grow. In December, Arogyam Annan joined hands with Jim Annan to coordinate Vidiyal's operations, further cementing the foundation of the organization. In 1997, Jim Annan attended a workshop in Madurai organized by the Concern for Working Children, Bangalore, focusing on child rights and child participation. It played a pivotal role in shaping Vidiyal's child rights perspective. The same year, Vidiyal expanded by opening a shelter home in Ratnapuram for the children. This shelter home became a vital center for children to receive care, education, and a place to belong and a place to feel safe. Jim Annan first met Neville Cooper in the early 1990s. By the time the Vidiyal Shelter Home opened in the year 1996, their friendship had grown only stronger, anchoring a shared vision for the children. In 1998, a 10-day workshop was jointly organized for child representatives and heads of organizations at Namabhumi in Kundapura. The workshop was facilitated by the Concern for Working Children, with Chandran representing the working children of Madurai and Jim Annan representing the organization. The workshop provided valuable clarity on the concept of child participation and emphasized the importance of encouraging children to form their own collectives. In the same year, Vidiyal's continuous efforts led to the creation of Vanaville Working Children's Forum, with Chandran taking on the leadership role. This was Vidiyal's first forum dedicated to street and working children, aiming to give them a collective voice. The Vanaville Forum became a beacon of hope for many children who were previously voiceless. In 1999, Vidiyal Vanaville Working Children's Forum co-founded the National Movement for Working Children, contributing to the first ever national conference in Bangalore. As Vidiyal grew in warmth and vibrancy, even school-going children from partner communities were drawn to its spirit of freedom, respect and joy. What began as a space for the most marginalized gradually became a shared home for many, united by their desire to be heard and to grow together. In this evolving space, children formed many child forums, strengthening their collective voice and participation. In 2000, the child forums were federated, and this collective energy gave rise to the Vidiyal Child Rights Movement (VCRM), founded by children themselves with encouragement and facilitation from Sakti Vidiyal. VCRM empowered children to take leadership, raise their voices and campaign for rights such as education, protection, gender equality, inclusion and participation. The Vidiyal Child Rights Movement is a powerful example of grassroots participation where children lead, organize and inspire change. Built around the principles of child rights and democratic action, its structure is dynamic, inclusive and empowering. At the heart of the movement are the children's forums, or as we call it, Arangam. These base groups form the very foundation of VCRM. Children from different areas or age groups come together to form a forum, choose a creative name and elect their own head and secretary. They meet regularly to plan, evaluate and reflect on activities aligned with child rights. Each forum head becomes a member of the Children's Council, the governing body of the movement. Today, there are 26 forums with imaginative names like Raindrops, Seeds, Moons and Waves. Each forum contributes to a shared subscription fund, elects its leadership and takes part in shaping the direction of the larger movement. Once children join a forum, they can also become part of service teams, specialized groups run entirely by children supporting the administration, logistics and peer coordination of the movement. These teams build a strong culture of responsibility, cooperation and leadership. The sports team is one such example, championing every child's right to play. They organize regular sports training and host the most anticipated annual Pongal Sports Meet, a vibrant celebration of fun, fitness and friendly competition. The sponsorship team plays a vital role in supporting children enrolled in the sponsorship program. They plan special events, respond to children's needs and organize the beloved Sponsors Day. Participation in the team motivates children to stay active and involved. Then there is the Sitralai Vattam, the Ripple Circle, a forum for young thinkers. Children meet monthly to reflect on social justice issues and plan real-world interventions, from tsunami relief to tribal outreach, from cleanup drives to school beautification. These children truly create ripples of change. On an average, 60 dedicated members participate in this powerful platform. The Children's Theatre Troupe brings together gifted young performers to advocate for child rights through drama. Blending traditional Tamil art forms with storytelling, they challenge injustice, raise awareness, and inspire change. With over 175 performances, this troupe has left a deep mark on audiences, using theatre as a tool for transformation. A symbol of imagination on wheels, the Children's Bus Library is a vibrant library managed by children. It sparks the joy of reading and learning through reading circles and creative activities. The young facilitators are senior children with advanced skills in leadership and facilitation. They guide their peers, manage internal affairs, and even train others outside the movement. Trained in child rights and facilitation, they are true ambassadors of change. Finally, the skill development forums nurture the talents and aspirations of every child. From the science forum that ignites curiosity to the Tamil forum that sharpens language and public speaking, from the media club exploring world cinema to the drawing and painting forum showcasing young artists. These platforms ensure that every child at Vidiyal grows in confidence, creativity, and competence. VCRM's vision is a society where children are recognized and respected. As Vidiyal Child Rights Movement's mission, let us be protagonists of our rights, the organization's work with children not only transformed their lives but also provided them with an avenue for their voices to be heard. The Vidiyal Child Rights Movement is guided by a powerful and purposeful vision built on a three-pronged approach: rights-based, skill-based, and society-based goals. The rights-based focus ensures that children are not only aware of their rights, but that they actively participate, prevent violations, and stand up for justice, not just for themselves but also for others. The skill-based goal aims to shape confident and capable individuals through leadership development, life skills, strong moral values, and access to information. Children are prepared for a brighter future. The society-based objectives encourage children to understand and challenge injustice, to fight discrimination, protect the environment, support the marginalized, and join hands with other movements to drive positive social change. At Vidiyal, the movement comes to life through fourfold activities: a balanced and holistic model of engagement, activities for fun and fellowship, activities for self-development, activities to serve others, and activities for the promotion of child rights. Under the fun and fellowship, children build bonds of friendship through quarterly one-day picnics, exploring nature, visiting historical landmarks, and learning from the world around them. These joyful experiences strengthen unity and belonging. Self-development activities follow two powerful frameworks: Ask, which nurtures knowledge, skill, and attitude, and CAP, developing the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domains. Together, they ensure that every child grows intellectually, emotionally, and physically in a structured and meaningful way. Through service to others, children learn the value of giving. They visit care homes, clean their surroundings, and participate in fundraising during the annual Day of Giving. These acts of kindness build empathy and responsibility. And finally, in the promotion of child rights, children take the lead. Through powerful theatre performances, vibrant rallies, and media campaigns, they raise awareness and demand change. Their voices echo strong and clear in the fight for justice and dignity. The Vidiyal Child Rights Movement is more than a platform. It is a journey of transformation where children grow with purpose, serve with compassion, and lead with courage. Every movement is recognized by its symbols and ideologies. VCRM is a child-led initiative committed to defending the rights and reaching for the horizon. Our logo symbolizes unity and solidarity. The flag represents our pride and togetherness. The headband worn by our members is a symbol of belonging. Our motto, "Let us be protagonists of our rights," reflects our belief in children's agency. Our anthem unites us all, reminding us that every child has the right to associate and to advocate for social change. The Vidiyal Child Rights Movement holds a consultative role within Sakti Vidiyal, actively shaping the organization's directions and decisions. Structured as a democratic platform, VCRM enables children to elect representatives, express concerns, and lead initiatives and network. It equips children from socially excluded communities with knowledge of their rights and confidence to advocate at local, national, and global levels. Through meetings, creative activities, and collaboration with child protection systems, VCRM nurtures young changemakers. The Vidiyal Child Rights Movement has journeyed far, from the streets of Madurai to the global stage. In 2003, Madurai Veeran and Manjula represented India at the United Nations in Geneva, submitting an alternative report on children's rights. In 2005, Ranjit Kumar carried the voices of Indian children to Brazil, speaking at the International Forum Equal Resources for Children's Rights. In 2006, Vidiyal became a founding member of the Federation of Children's Movements for Right to Participation. Since 2007, the movement celebrates its anniversary as a joyful child rights festival, blending celebration with advocacy. In 2019, UNICEF recognized Vidiyal's young changemakers Muthulakshmi, Sangeeta, and Dhanalakshmi in their book Child Right Defenders, Everyday Heroes. Each milestone marks not just an achievement, but the power of children leading change. What we shared is just a glimpse. We have reached many more milestones along the way. 25 years ago, a vision was born, a vision driven by compassion, determination, and the unwavering belief that every child deserves a chance. Today, that vision has transformed into a movement that has touched countless lives. Vidiyal has empowered children to rise above their circumstances, given them the tools to create their own futures, and ignited a spark of change in communities far and wide. Today, that vision has transformed into a movement that has touched countless lives. Through the years, Vidiyal Child Rights Movement has grown stronger, wider, and more resilient. From the streets of Madurai to every corner of the world, the message is clear. Children have a voice, and their rights must be heard and upheld. As we celebrate this momentous Silver Jubilee, we are reminded that our work is far from done. The fight for child rights and social justice continues, and together we will rise to meet the challenges of tomorrow.
25வது வருஷத்துல நான் தலைவரா இருக்கிறது எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு. ரொம்பவே மகிழ்ச்சியாவும் இருக்கு.
ராணுவில் உழைக்கும் குழந்தைகள் சங்கம் இருந்ததா 2000க்கு அப்புறம் மறு உருவாக்கம் பெற்று விடியல் குழந்தை உரிமை இயக்கம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு புதிய உருவம் எடுத்துச்சு. விடியல் குழந்தை உரிமை இயக்கம் 25வது ஆண்டை வெள்ளி விழாவா கொண்டாடும் இந்த தருணத்தில் அதனோட தொடர்ந்து பயணிக்கும் முதல் தலைவரான நான் இருக்கிறது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுறேன், ரொம்ப பெருமையாவும் இருக்கு.
And I'm proud to be the first elected president of VCRM and I'm happy to part of this inspiring moment.
விடியல் குழந்தை உரிமைகள் இயக்கத்தில் தலைமைத்துவ பண்புகளை எப்படி கையாளுவது, எப்படி வளர்த்து கொள்வது, அதே சமயத்தில் குழந்தைகளோட உரிமைகளை மீட்டெடுப்பதற்கு என்ன மாதிரியான செயல்கள்லாம் செய்கிறது, இந்த மாதிரியான விஷயங்கள்லாம் நாங்கள் கற்றுக்கிட்டேன்.
எனக்கு கிடைச்ச இந்த வாய்ப்பு நிறையா குழந்தைகளுக்கு கிடைக்கணும். விடியல் குழந்தை உரிமை இயக்கத்தில் வர்ற குழந்தைகளை சிறப்பாக வழி நடத்தி செல்றதுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு பொறுப்பு இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இந்த பணியை நான் தேர்வு செஞ்சேன்.
நான் முதல் முறையாக ஒரு தேர்தல் போட்டி போட்டது எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஒரு சந்தோஷமா இருந்துச்சு. அந்த சின்ன வயசுலையும் ஓட்டு கேட்டு ஒரு எலெக்ஷன் நின்று ஜெயிச்சது இன்னும் மறக்க முடியாத ஒரு நினைவாக தான் இருக்கு.
தலைவர்த்துவ பண்புன்றது ரொம்ப எளிதா எல்லாருக்குமே அமைஞ்சிடாது. ஸோ அதை எல்லாருக்கும் வாய்ப்புமே எளிதாக கிடைக்காது. ஸோ அந்த வாய்ப்பு வரும்போது நம்ம அதை தக்க வச்சுட்டு அதை கொண்டு போறதுன்றது ஒரு சவாலான ஒரு விஷயம்.
திருவிழாக்குழுவா இருக்கட்டும், மாமன்றமா இருக்கட்டும், இந்த வெளி நிகழ்வு எந்த நிகழ்ச்சியா இருக்கட்டும், எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்து நடத்துறதுல முன்னாடி நின்று சிறப்பாக செஞ்சு முடிச்சதுல எனக்கு ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு பங்கு இருக்கு. ஸோ ரொம்ப என்ஜாய் பண்ணி என்னோட பொறுப்பை சிறப்பாக பண்ணேன்.
தலைவரானதுக்கு அப்புறம் எனக்கு நிறைய வாய்ப்பு கிடைச்சிச்சு. நிறைய பேர் முன்னாடி என்னால் தைரியமா பேச முடிஞ்சிச்சு. ஒரு தன்னம்பிக்கை இப்பயும் இருக்கு. அதன் விளைவா நான் இப்போ என்னை சுற்றி இருக்கிற இடத்துலையும் நான் வேலை பார்க்குற இடத்துலையும் ஒரு தனித்துவமாக என்னால் இருக்க முடியுது. நிறைய குழந்தைகளுக்கு பிரச்சனை வந்துட்டே தான் இருக்கு. எந்த ஒரு குழந்தை உரிமை பாதிக்கப்பட்டுச்சு அப்படின்னா அந்த இடத்துல நான் குரல் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு ஒரு நபரா நான் என்னை நிலை நிறுத்துவேன்னு சொல்றேன்.
ஸோ என்னோட தலைமை பொறுப்பு எல்லா இடத்துலையும் சரியா செய்யறதுனால எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த தலைமை பொறுப்பை எடுத்துக்க காரணம் குழந்தை உரிமை இயக்கம் தான் காரணம். ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. நான் இதை எதிர்பார்க்கல. திரும்பி பார்க்கும்போது இவ்வளவு பெரிய நிறுவனம் வரும் நான் எதிர்பார்க்கல. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு.
My dream for every child is a life of dignity, equity and inclusion.
விடியல் குழந்தை உரிமைகள் இயக்கம் பரணி என்று பாடுதே.